And we are now back. Hello, my shopties. Welcome back. I gotta think of what we're about to do. Yes, going up to the boss's office.
All of
Alrighty.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Which I think there's no other ending there. So we will move on.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door and
Oh, I guess I could avoid going in the vent. I could do that and see what happens there. So
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might come into
All
the
right,
staircase.
up to the boss.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I did the escape hatch.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going.
God.
Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Okay.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
That's so funny every time.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, Chat Nubis, if I know that you feel like shit, so if you feel particularly bad, that's what the time that you've been saving up for is your PPTO. So feel free. I won't stop you. Just make sure you have the time to do it. All right, down we go. We're gonna actually do this ending. Because we went through the exit before. All right, over this way. Over this way.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Got you.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Ooh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I hope he does. That box is so, like, smooth. What is that? What? Can I? Oh. Do I do it? Do I jump? Does it do anything different? We'll do that next. We'll do that next time. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Huh. I forget which number Stanley is. What? 528. 528's little TV thing is strange. Don't know why it's that. That's interesting. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I think so, probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I feel like there's a secret to the buttons. I don't know what that secret is, though. Oh, wait. One, two. That's 5. Where's 3? 1, 2. Three. Okay, hold on. So there are 4 lights next to 1 and 2. Is that supposed to be a door? Interesting. I feel like there's something here. There's something here. There is a puzzle here. I'm determined. But there's a button up there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so just count up. Let's do that. So 1. Oh god. 2. 3. My voice cracked. Sorry about that. Where is 4? That's 5. Now where is 4? Where's 4? Is 4 up there? Can I not get up there? Okay. Let me push that button. Let me in. I want to press button 4. Why won't it let me? That's very rude of it. I am stumped. So we will come back here later. Maybe I'll look up a walkthrough for this particular one. But I feel like that leads to something. But what? I don't know. Very bizarre. We'll figure it out. We'll just go through here. Ooh, my jaw just popped. I don't know if that got caught on camera, though. Like on.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years,
yes.
You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Sure.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
The music's a
What's
banger.
the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. When you cling desperately...
Just when I think I figured out the puzzle.
When you let it go peacefully. Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, shit. Well, shucks. I think I figured out the puzzle, though. So I'm going to try that again, but with the puzzle figured out. All right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
We're gonna
to
try
his
and
boss's
solve that
office.
puzzle.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this
Oh, never
keypad
mind. That's
guarded the
the
terrible
that's just
secret
an
that
ending.
lay
Okay.
buried below his feet. And
I
so the
checked to
boss
see
had
if there was a
assigned it
solution
an
to that
extra
puzzle. There
secret
isn't.
Pin number 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Do 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 do. All right, so I'm gonna try and jump
Stanley
off
walked
this
straight
time.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, Getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Oh my god.
Good job. You did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Is that the narrator?
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
This is a bop.
But now it's an ending. Now it's an
I'm
ending.
jamming.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean
Hello,
anything.
David. Welcome.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
We're playing the Stanley
Good job,
Parable.
you did it. Good job,
Yeah.
you did it. Good job, 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 you did it.
Times 5. Oh, that's amazing. I love that so much. Yes, this is the deluxe version. Okay. We're back. Are the windows still making weird
Stanley
sounds?
had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Okay, the windows have stopped making weird noises. The windows were making weird noises before. So far the endings we've reached are, we've gotten the, close in the office ending where you just close the door and lock yourself in the office. We got the heaven ending. We've got the out of the map ending where essentially you just jump out a fucking window. We got the insanity ending, escape pod. We went through the museum. We got to the bottom of the mind control facility. We got the countdown. We got the the jumping off the lift ending. That was pretty fun. We got the phone ending and the real
Stanley stood
person
for a
ending.
long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
We got the other games ending where you go to Firewatch and Rocket League. We got the skip button ending. So yeah, I think that's all the endings we've gotten. I don't know if we've gotten any more endings. So yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the new content door for the right now because I know there are more endings in there, but I want to try and get all the default endings first. So yeah, let's see. The first achievement is 1 year or 10 years without playing, then come back, or 100 years. Yeah, I remember that achievement. I think it's 10 years without playing, and then you come back. I don't know if there's a 100-year one on the PlayStation version, at least. Have you tried to get some of the achievements? I have tried to get some of the achievements. I've gotten quite a few of them. I'm not going to show my PlayStation profile on stream, but I do have a couple of the achievements, thankfully. Okay, so we're in here now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna... Okay, so we've gotten a lot of the right side paths, so we'll keep doing the left-sided paths. Apparently, there's an ending with the lift that leads to the mind control facility. I only know this because a friend of mine texted me.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Click the door achievement. I have not yet. I don't think. Well, I might have. I'll have to check because I don't remember. Because this isn't the first time I'm playing this game.
Again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I should try it. I can also check to see if I got it.
Yet incredibly,
but I also should just show that to the stream. Because the thing is I've played this game before. It was just a really long time ago.
He stepped into the
was the last time I played it. So like the last time I played it, it was like over a year ago. So I don't really remember. So apparently, according to my friend who just messaged me on Discord, there is an ending you can get here. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna see if we can... There's apparently an ending that you can get just by pushing buttons. They haven't told me anything about the ending. They haven't told me how long it takes to get the ending. They just told me keep pushing buttons and you might get an ending. Oh yeah, they're right. This can be pushed to go back up. Okay.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
No, pushing buttons like coming up and down in the elevator, apparently. Although, if we have enough time, we're gonna try and get the baby ending. Okay. Now it doesn't let me go back down. Apparently there's something here. Apparently you can get an ending. They said it might take...
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
a few tries.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. it's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay. So apparently...
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
So apparently, according to them, if you keep coming up and down, there is something that might show up. It's like a Yumaniki situation.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
So it's like, okay, if you've ever played Yumaniki, there is this room called Poniko's room. And if you flip the light switch on and off, and you have to leave and come back into the house every time you do this, but if you flip the light switch on and off, you have a chance of spawning an entity known as Uboa. And Uboa, if you look up Uboa, U-B-O-A, you will 100% recognize the sprite. I pinky promise you will recognize the sprite from somewhere. It is used in all sorts of things because the creator of Yumaniki is like pretty chill about that. Yeah, it's one of those situations, according to them. That's how they described it to me. They went, hey, you know Poniko's room in Yumaniki? And I was like, yeah, I know Poniko's room, of course. I'm planning on playing Yumaniki this October for stream. And they were like, yeah, it's like one of those situations where it's like kind of randomly done. You might have to do it a couple times. And I was like, I see.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
The Stanley Parable, please hold. I love this.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Yeah. Bro, me too, man.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
God, I love the narrator.
I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
I fucking love the narrator. He's incredible.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Of course.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
This is so good. I am losing my mind. I'm so glad my friend told me about this. Okay, let's hope that something spawns in.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's
Oh,
stop
God.
for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Yeah?
But the suspense, The agony of waiting and anticipating and having
Yeah.
to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, God.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know?
Am I?
People look up to you. Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference
Oh my God.
for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
What the hell?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh my God. That's... All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How we did it, the pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. Fucking cursed, all of this. It is superliminal, holy shit. An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
I love the Minecraft door sound. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable, Stanley from the Stanley Parable tonight, live on stage. The Stanley Parable Stanley tonight, live on stage. Stage door. The storyteller, Stanley reveals all in his new book. Q&A with world's first sentient machine. Oh my God, this is incredible. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. He's dead.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Fun fact, hidden away in a chair that is blocked off is a rat. Hidden. I love that. That's adorable. To stage, Stanley Ryder. Almonds, chair, gum, table. Nut bar. Welcome, Stanley. Nut bar. Okay. Break a leg, champ, your boss. Stanley, my true love. For you, gamer. For you? For you, grows every day. Mo, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel... alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. I love the way you ride elevators. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Break a leg, champ. Your boss. Story. Stanley. Me dad. Age 6. Oh. Okay. What? What is going on in my chat? Oh, I see what you're doing. That's really funny. Okay. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Oh my god. Whoa. What, the game or what you just did with with the Pando? Okay. That's interesting. Well, shit. Okay. So we went through the press conference. That's interesting. Okay. So, I guess now we could just actually do what the narrator tells us to, because we haven't done that yet. This ending is one of my favorites. When I first found it when playing Ultra Deluxe for the first time, I could not stop laughing at the "please hold on." Click the door 437. Okay. Where's 437? I can click 437. Alright, I've clicked 437. Do I just keep clicking it? There's a phone going off.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I don't know. I don't know what we're trying to do. Clicking doors, apparently. You got it? Click 435 times.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
You guys ready to hear my rhythm game fingers?
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be
Meh.
a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle standing. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, that's down this way. How many clicks?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. It was 20. That's what I was saying.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Oh my god, you're sending me all over the place. Buddy, oh boy.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god, chill. This is hilarious.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Buddy. This is so subtle.
Now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Let me up.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where's 416? Where's 416? Where is it? 417. There's a door between 417 and 416. There's 417. Or 415. And there's 415. So is it this door? Okay.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
But I want the achievement! Damn. I guess no achievement this round. You think so? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it another run. There.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one
Okay,
again!
got it. I was like, oh no. Alright, copy machine.
Finish Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've
I think I've already gotten this achievement. Alright, fair enough. Okay, let's finally go do the button.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
That was
left.
great. I have no regrets. The dialogue itself was amazing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No! Speedrunners sobbing.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Speedrunners probably weeping. I am terrified of what a speedrun of Stanley Parable looks like. Imagine you become a speedrunner, but then this happened. To be honest, I don't even know what New Age music is, but it sounded soothing. New Age is interesting. Like, its whole thing is just using more modern instruments and synths and stuff. Like, essentially computer generated music, but
that read Mind Control Facility.
But the catch with it, sorry, I bumped the mic softly. The catch about it is that it's usually associated with other things. So like other subcultures.
The lights
So
rose on an enormous room
not bad
packed with
subcultures,
television
just
screens.
really
What
variety of
horrible secret did this
subcultures.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Stanley Parable speedruns are mostly just efficient walking. You know what? That sounds about right. Meanwhile, so I watch Celeste speedruns sometimes now because of playing Celeste 2 days ago, and dude, those guys are fucking insane.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Celeste and
Each bore
Hollow
the
Knight
number
speedruns,
of an
they're
employee
terrifying.
in the building. Stanley's
I
co-workers.
fear.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
The only games I could speedrun are Solar Ash and Hyper Light Drifter, and that's because I know both of those games like the back of my hand. Like, I just know them so well that I could speedrun them without much of an issue. But I don't like to. I'm not a big speedrunner person. I
No,
prefer, like,
he
spending
refused to
time
believe it.
looking at
He
the work
couldn't
that's
accept
been
it.
put into a
His
game.
own life in someone
Employee
else's
pirate.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dead Cells is really cool for speedrunning, I
Here
hear.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Legend has it, speedrunners actually know more of the games they're playing than anyone else. I mean, to be so good and so fast, you have to know everything about a game through and through perfectly. Yeah, you're right. And then you have to, like, optimize it. But I think for me, gaming is kind of like more of a, like, I respect speedrunners. If that's how you want to enjoy your game, all the power to you. I 100%, I am here to support that. That's awesome and that's amazing, and I'm glad you're getting all of the all that you want out of something. Like 100%. For me personally, I like taking games really slow. I mean, that's why I've spent 4.5 hours doing something that would probably take a speedrunner probably only a couple hours. Like maybe 2 or 3 to get through all these endings. But for me, I'm taking it slow. I'm listening to all the dialogue. I'm letting the narrator ramble. Like, I really like taking my time and being methodical when I play games, even if I'm replaying it. Like, I replay Hyper Light Drifter every couple months, like every 2 or 3 months. I know the game like the back of my hand. I know where everything is, except for one thing apparently, which I recently found, and was like, I didn't know this was here, but it was literally just one thing that was hidden away that I just didn't see. But otherwise, I know all the out of bounds areas. I know all the names of all the soundtracks. I know where all the extra stuff is, all the hidden stuff, except for that one thing that I've actually been looking for a really long time, and I found it. But yeah, so, like, I totally get it, the knowing a game like the back of your hand, enjoying it in that way. It's just not for me. But I respect speedrunners, and I love watching them. They are so impressive. Like, it's scary how good they are. It's kind of crazy that the fastest all-ending speedrun of this game is 3 hours long. And also, I think it's crazy that the developers 100% like anticipated people would speedrun this game and put stuff in deliberately to trip them up. And I think that is also really funny. Like, there's dialogue for if you're moving fast, like we just saw. When he played New Age music, he's like, this is harshing my vibe.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aw. That was a cute ending. Okay. I don't know if you can walk away from it. I didn't look. I'm not fully sure what that would do, though. Fun fact, if I remember correctly, in this freedom map, with all the open space hidden in a corner of it that you are not even close to being able to see in the actual game, it's just a skull chilling there. I don't remember this fully though. Oh!
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What? What? What do you mean there's somebody following me? Bucket. Yeah, bucket. We love the bucket here. Why did the narrator just go, yeah, there's somebody following you? Little bitch. Trying to scare me? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel like we've gotten most of what lies on the left. I don't know if we got all of it, but I think we did. So let's go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
What the fuck is going on? Why are you being so creepy this run? I feel like you're forgetting something on the left door you were meant to do
really
but
worth
didn't.
it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
If you have, I could go down the left door next round if you want, just to check, but I think I got everything,
At
because
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall
because I
personality.
got the,
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I got the one ending that was like, oh, you're freed from the facility. I got the one ending that happens when you activate the
Stanley
machine.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had
And the
passed
countdown
there was
timer
no more,
starts.
he decided
I got
that
the one
game
where it was
trying to
like
send
the
him a
bottom
message.
of the mind control facility where you jump off the platform. I got the museum and I got the press conference. I also got the one where you get into an escape pod, I think. And then the one where you go crazy. Or like that you think you go crazy, essentially. So I don't know if there's any more on the left. If you remember anything, let me know, because I'll go back over there. I don't mind. Like, I have no qualms. But I don't think there's anything else. Because like I'm kind of going through it in my head. And I don't know if there's anything else we haven't tried. Like, it feels pretty conclusive. As soon as I, on the right, I have no clue. I got, the ending where you jump off the cargo lift. I got the ending where you pick up the phone and you go to the apartment. I got the ending where you're like, oh, you're a real person, like when you unplug the phone. I got the one where you play all the games. And there's just a lot more that I haven't fucked around with. So there is one more thing you can do on the left door, but I'd have to guide you through it. It's a bit of a what moment. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play through...
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I'm gonna get through this run first, and then I would love if you could guide
And so he
me?
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But what if I didn't? I didn't know the maintenance hall was a thing. Oh, I see what you forgot over here. You went through the blue door like twice, but I don't think you went to the red one. I didn't go through the red
Stanley
one.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about.
I also didn't do
and get
this.
even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left.
Left? Are you sure about that? I don't think you know what you're doing.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would
Buddy.
I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Buddy.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely...
I can, like, envision him.
This way.
I can envision the voice actor just, like, patting on a book, clapping, like, oh my gosh, that's so good. There's a car here. Is this car gonna hit me?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Quick,
who am
Stanley,
I
close your
kidding?
eyes.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh no.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I like imagining the narrator just has like 20 drawers with script pages and he's just flipping through them trying to find where the fuck he is. I love that. Okay. All right, so left door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, feel free to guide me where you want me to go. So
When Stanley...
Whoa!
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
You know what? I don't... This isn't it, Chief. There's so many choices now.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, we got it.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, wait, It's okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Can't click any. These doors. There's a door open over there. Hold on. Can I get to that door? No. Here you got no doors. There's like a whole maze of paths throughout all of those doors. I think they all end up looping, however. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I love this. This is such a good ending.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
No.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, God.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
This is, this is, pure chaos. Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Is there a door that lets me get off this line? Excuse me. That's not right. Alright. Oh, wait, really quick. I want to just, like... I can't play solitaire! Have you guys ever played solitaire? It's okay. It's
See,
mid.
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I don't...
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the fuck is this line doing? Yo! Oh my god!
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Yeah?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Okay.
won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Solitaire is like the most 5/10 game of all time. I agree, honestly. I like playing it though with real cards, not on like a computer, because honestly the deck 95% of the time is stacked in a way that you can't play solitaire, which is very frustrating. So yeah. Minesweeper is better though, I agree. But 5 out of 10 seems like a fair rating for solitaire. The music is a banger. You're right, it is. That was really good music. Also, what a good fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no.
We're back here again.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
The line betrayed us. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's
Trademark.
it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I saw the employee fired one. I also saw employee pirate.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Can it be a dating sim?
I'm ready for it.
Dating sim. Dating sim. Give me a Stanley Parable dating sim.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
The line is a sentient being, my guy.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Is it?
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this?
The confusion ending.
Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, God. The fern is useless? Good. Minecraft. Yes, the doors sound like Minecraft doors. I like how the subtitles trademark every mention of the line. I do too. Dating sim. Yeah, let me date the line. Let me date Stanley. Let me date Miranda. Let me date the narrator. If there was a Stanley Parable dating sim, what would we be dating? A coffee mug? I'd date a... No. It would be Miranda, Stanley, the line, the narrator, and the bucket. That's what it would be. I'd buy that. I'd buy that. I'd put $40 down on that. This is the confusion ending. Considering what has happened, the name seems appropriate. I agree.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Anything new here?
No, Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but
Yes.
it didn't make a single difference.
I want to see if any of
Nor
these
did it
doors will
advance the
open.
story in any way.
At any given point, I will continue to click on doors until something changes, because it might. This game is weird about that. Oh, you're here. It's not going to change, because you're here. I'll fuck around with the new content eventually. Date the copy machine! Or the PC!
When Stanley came to a
Okay.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so... I was told by Eternal that there is more on the left that I missed, but they would have to walk me through it. So feel free to walk me through it. I don't mind. I go through the left door, I'm assuming. Yeah? And then what? Feel free to send instructions in the chat. I don't mind. Unless you don't want to. Then I can just go through the right door again. Now that we have taken the longest possible detour, go through the left and just play normally up until the mind control facility. Gotcha.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Thank you, buddy. And down we go. I like that he just kind of opened the door for me. He was like, you've done this already. We're just gonna open it up. I'm trying to close my bottle. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Land at the mind control facility. Keep doing it normally. Press the first button and move on. Press the second and move on. Then press the third button that brings down the elevator, but don't go in the elevator.
The
Okay.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
What number?
The
Wait, I don't
lives
even
of
remember
so
which
many
number I am.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What is it? Okay, just try to go back. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
427.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his
There's our
boring
number.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept.
Oh, it's really
it
dark in
blindly?
there. Let me in. Let me go. Let me go. Free me. Free me. And when the door reopens, go all the way back to the first button and press it again. Alright. There we go. This is so weird. I love it. Okay. Ah! Disco secrets. Disco secrets! Never give up on your dreams. Secret mode of the game. Secrets room 2014. Secret of the year every year. High resolution secret texture. You never go. You never go beaker. Go, go, secret rangers. Secrets all the way. William hides the best secrets. Don't touch the secrets. I am jamming. Woo! Nothing more happens here. It's just disco forever.
No, he refused to believe.
There it is, completely drowned out.
In someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
Thank you for
blind to
sharing
the
that with me.
world?
That was so funny. Okay. Nah, I'm restarting. I don't even think that's a thing. That's incredible. I don't know. Stanley Parable's amazing. Oh my god. Is it? Oh, I did not know. That's awesome, actually. We like to party. Yeah, sorry, Chanibus. Right? It's great. I love it. Okay. So let's go back to the right doors, I think, because unless our resident repository of information has something else, we'll go onto the right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room.
Yeah, buddy.
Room. What a room.
Okay. You gotta say anything else that's a little snarky?
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating.
All right, buddy.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Is there anything else around here? I wish I could get to those doors over there. Okay. Is there anything at all over here that I could use to be an absolute asshole? No. Nothing. Nada. Zippo. There's nothing here I can interact with or mess around with. Eh. Alright. Ooh. What is up there? Okay. We're gonna go through the red door.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, I can return to the broom closet? Okay, maybe I will later. I will definitely try that. That's funny. I'm curious about the routine, so whatever I click, I have no idea. What a room. Wow! Thank you for redeeming the points. And yes, the bot does say hello to sound alerts. Let me go get my drink. I'll be back in a bit. That's fair. There's one thing you can do with the cargo lift. I may share in a bit. Oh, do feel free to share. I'd love to know. What? Wait a damn minute. What's that? What's that over there? There's a hole in the wall. That looks suspicious. Well, I'm already over here, but I'm so suspicious of that. No, there's no way they put that in there for nothing. Bitch, what is that? I want in. Although I also want to explore down here, but I can't explore down here, I don't think. I want to, but I don't think I can. But that looks mighty fucking suspicious. I have my eye on you. I have my eye on it. The fact we're getting overwhelmed with all these endings and we have to do this all with the bucket later. Oh no, yeah, we will. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'll do it this time.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah?
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Killing us?
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
That is just a regular hole in the wall. Definitely, totally nothing suspicious there. I don't trust that. Okay, where does this take us? I don't trust what you're saying.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
The fuck is this?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. No,
Whoa.
wait. Where are you going?
I can come back.
Right. Where were we?
It's beautiful, isn't it? He got so sad. Oh. Yeah.
No. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I can just bring it back. It's not a big deal.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. It's okay, buddy.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I've thought about it and I've decided to jump.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because it's boring. And oh!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Hello. I am
Is this
doing all
really
right.
how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
I'm
Am I
sorry.
reading the situation correctly?
No, look, we'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
You are not sorry all the time, I guess. None. Okay, goodbye. But I'm doing all right, Kasha.
Perhaps not.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I am a little achy, but I'm doing better than all the previous days. So, no, don't do that. Respawning's not good. Respawning doesn't happen in real life. Right, up. Up. And goodbye. Oh my God!
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
He's so
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
No.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
No, narrator.
This one is yours.
Narrator. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're not losing. You'll be okay. You're not losing jack shit. It's fine.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
It's okay, narrator. Oh no! Kasha, that's cursed.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room.
Okay.
And from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
So I'm wanting to figure out what the hole in that wall is, because how you referenced that, Eternal, led me to believe that there is something there, and then we'll go explore new content. But I want to see what's in that
Stanley
vent.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Also, Kasha, we're playing the Stanley Parable. It's a really good game. If you haven't played it, you should play it.
Okay.
It's great.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
It's also
took the
fun to
first
watch
open
other
door
people
on his
play it.
left.
It's a good game all around. I recommend it 100%. Definitely worth all the praise it's been getting. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
How do I get to the vent? I want to get there. It looks so fucking suspicious. How get? I'm gonna figure it out somehow. Do I just, How do I get over there? That's so suspicious looking. Hmm. How do I get over? I want to get over. Jump from the thing, like from here? I don't think I'll make it. Get on what? The lift? I feel like... Climb at your own risk? Do I just like... Ah!
But in his eagerness to prove that
Fuck.
he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the
Yeah,
platform
it
and
does.
plunged
It
to his
does
death.
reset in this
Good
game.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
No, it's not. No. I want to get in the vent. Let me in the vent. That hole in the wall is very suspicious.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay, so you messed
he
with the
entered
cargo
door on
lift?
his
Okay.
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business,
It was okay.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
The totally, completely unsuspicious vent is currently out of access. Don't worry about it. Oh, can I? Am I unable to access it?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Am I unable to access it currently? Yeah, there's some passive aggressiveness here. I don't think I can access it.
Prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do. Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Don't worry about it, Kasha. We were asking the same question earlier, but we already got that ending, so we're gonna skip over that detail for now. All right, so okay. Let's go through new content
knew the office
then.
layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
If you try to hop on the cargo lift, activate it, then go back out before it actually starts, that's a thing. Is it really? Oh. Oh, now I gotta try it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
Because I can just throw myself off. It's not a big deal. That sounds not great.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I don't think you were supposed to be able to do that. I don't think you were supposed to be able to do that. Hey. I did it. I don't think you were supposed to be able to do that. I did something. Alrighty then.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
Oh fuck.
That it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the
those rhythm game hands coming into good use. Yeah, facts.
So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far.
Oh shit.
Off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
Yes.
What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you aren't really meant to be here before you get the bucket and all of that stuff, but hey, didn't place the bet very well. Oh, I love that. Man, you got them schmovement. Proof that I play rhythm games way too much. Alright. Let's go fuck around with the new content then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Whew.
Stanley
That
decided
was a
to go
shiver.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's go mess around with the new content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What is it? What we got going on? Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. The end is never the end again.
Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yeah? 427, the Stanley Parable 2. There's a water cooler. 2. Yeah, me. Mug. New mug! Look, cubbies. Is that an ashtray? I think that's an ashtray. Yeah, this is interesting.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Taste the sequel. 2, 2, 2, 2. So much 2. Whoa. And the window screen in the background. What the fuck? Okay. This is a nice office space. Can I go under? No, I can't. New mug. Yep. New mug. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. They're back. 2 doors. What is going on here? That's supposed to be a MacBook, but instead it's a Crow. Chromebook. More TSP, better TSP? More the Stanley Parable, better the Stanley Parable. 1 win, 2 win. What the hell is all of this? The Stanley Parable 2. The logo ideas. I like 5. I think 5 is funny. Thanks for attending my... Oh my god. Oh, this is so funny. Oh my gosh! It's the ferns! Oh my goodness! It's the ferns! It's whatever you have the ability to do, Chatnubis. I will say I do go on break though in 30 minutes if you just want to wait.
Clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable
Although I don't really
2
want to go
is going
outside. It's really smoky out there.
Let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Scrum? The fuck is Scrum? This whole area is so weird. 2. It would have been better if they just did the end is never the end for that, but they didn't. Okay. This way to the show floor. New features. New content. Content bus. Okay. Holy fuck.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Yeah, 5 hours so far. Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket. Merch. I also got merch first. Okay. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Enjoy the new features. What is this? Name. Everyone's got one. Here's yours today. Okay, I want to hit the button.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Road to the perfect button. Too big, too small, just right. I said it's whatever you decide is best. That's really all I said.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Oh yeah, by the way, I saw that you played Project Diva a few days ago. That's cool. I've always found that game really cool. Yeah, I did play Project Diva a couple days ago. I play it every Sunday usually when I'm not in the middle of a follow-a-thon marathon. But yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Right now I'm playing Project Diva X, but I do own all of the games except Dreamy Theater, because that game was only released in Japan digitally on the PS3. And by the time I figured out how to access Japan's PlayStation Store via PS3 system, the PS3 shop was already closed, so I couldn't get the game. But other than that, I own every Project Diva game, and I plan on streaming all of the console games. So that's F2, X, which I'm currently on, Future Tone, Megamix, the whole 9 yards. Maybe if I can get a 3DS with the proper equipment, I might be able to play Mirai. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I do play Project Diva. I have a good time with it. And that's the game that taught me my rhythm game strats. And also, hi, Grizz. Welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing okay. I'm pretending to be Jim.
Yes,
Wow.
you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
He's so excited.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Why didn't you make it say Stanley? Why did you have to make it say Jim? That was really funny. Anyway, we're playing the Stanley Parable today. As you could tell. We've gotten a good handful of the ending so far. Yes, I am Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Please no screenshots. A whole new office. Red is the new orange. No. I don't like the sound it's making. The new updated the new updated ray traced, more of the same, but in a good way. Sequel to the new features, new content, new ideas. Yeah, I have a detail. The worst rhythm game player ever. Like, you know how people kind of just have some natural skill at games? Yeah, for rhythm games, I literally have like no natural skill. I'm completely terrible at it. I wish I wasn't, because Osu and Project Diva and other stuff sounds really cool to be decent at. To be fair, I know a lot of people who were really bad at it at first, but then they just kind of like played for a really long time, and over time they started to pick up some more skill. I'm only half decent at Project Diva because I'm an autistic person who loves music. So for me, rhythm is kind of like integral to my coping mechanisms. And so that's the reason I'm good at it. I just got fucking lucky. But a lot of people aren't good at it, and that's okay. Like, I can't blame you. But like, I would recommend just trying your best to, if you ever go into Diva, Osu, I don't have any tips for because I don't play it enough, but if you ever do go into Diva, I would recommend going on easy charts, and until you manage to get excellent in like all of them, just keep playing those easy charts so you can get a base of the rhythm, and then moving up to normal so you can get a base of how the charts work, and then moving up to hard, and like just slowly progressing, and you'll get better at it. I promise you. But yeah, it's a bit difficult. It's like the one song from Phineas Ferb, I Ain't Got Rhythm. But you can also just vibe and watch the videos. They're also really pretty videos a lot of the time.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Bucket!
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense
Bucket!
of calm and ease will fill your mind.
I want the
and
bucket!
heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Give me the
You
bucket.
may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Bucket!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I got my bucket!
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Okay.
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh my god.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Wow. Okay,
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
sobs. Okay. Free trophy! Okay, hold on. We're gonna go... Wait, that feels like it's gonna end somewhere. I'm trying not to get any endings right this second. Alright, collect them all!
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
1 of 6. Fun fact, after you select the balloon, the images behind the balloon section get filled with balloons! I love that. You can find them, you can find them.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Yeah? What's here? Now I want to see what this trophy is.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
I don't trust this.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still...
I want the trophy!
Wizard Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
You know, I've been here for like 5 hours. I should probably follow already. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. That's the funniest way anybody has ever, like, opened up. I am going. I want this trophy. Maybe I just have to come back to this. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I'm just being a dummy or not, but... Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do there. I bet if I come back I might be able to get it, but...
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We saw the jump circle. This map. Free trophy. The one that says the name of the player. Merch. Settings World Champion. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office decorations. Epilogue? Collectibles and the Infinite Hole. We haven't checked out Epilogue, Settings World Champion, or the Infinite Hole. So I am here. I want to check out Settings World Championship. Where is Settings World Championship? I don't see it in here. Maybe that's not an actual thing. Is it not a real thing? No, it should be across the hall from the Settings World Champion. Is it upstairs? Okay. How do I get upstairs then? I know I see stairs over there, but they don't look to be part of... That's the reassurance bucket. Okay. Well, we'll go up these stairs then. Because these are the only stairs I could really find. Exit. But that's the exit. Go to the epilogue. Okay. I am here. You're about to find out that I'm really bad with maps. Epilogue? Okay, here's the epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, epilogue. Okay, alright, I'm up the stairs now. Settings World Champion, Infinite Hole. Oh! Wow! There are stairs right here too, because I'm a dumbass and didn't see this. Wow, I am a field. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, there's nothing here. So nice to see. To be honest, I also did. Incredible. Great. Okay. I don't know what this is. What are you? Oh, this is the balloons. Okay. The white hole. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
All right. Gotcha.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say
I can
so.
crouch in here.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Nah.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Nah.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. A normal person actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why
I didn't say shit!
Put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite.
Okay.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay, let me read chat real quick. I want to see if he has any other dialogue. The setting world champion door is closed because you don't have the settings world champion trophy. Oh, okay. Oh, the hole is deep. Just wait at the bottom of the hole. Incredible. I love this so much. Oh, no. Oh. Okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Oh,
Even by
no.
the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is.
What?
The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
So, oh, there's a noise. I don't like this noise. Oof, excuse me. Oh God. Oh no. What the hell? No, I can't jump. There's no jumping in this game. I'm just on an elevator into the void, I guess. What is this? What is happening? Oh God. I can't look up anymore.
My head's stronger.
The puppies! I don't like that one. What is that? I wanna go to this one. Hold on, I know exactly what I gotta do.
Stanley! Stanley!
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Hi.
It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Doodle pip! Alright. I'm too! This is so good. Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay, so now I'm in here. Uh... Hmm. Okay, well, we've looked at everything, so we might as well exit, right? Oh, more ferns, yeah. More ferns.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Sure. I'm good.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
It's just a platformer.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Oof.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they would stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Yeah.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
All right. Oh, God. We are just back to the title screen? I mean, alrighty then. Before we continue, though, it is time for break. Once again, we're encroaching on 6 hours, which means it's break time, because I take a break every 3 hours in order to keep blood moving, avoid blood clots, be healthy, take care of my disability. So yeah, we're gonna be right back. Go get something to eat, go get something to drink, and I'll see you guys back here in about 10 to 20 minutes. So yeah, see you then.